Hi everyone, it is me, SailorMoonJacob, and me, Neptune here, sorry for that burp. And today we're going to we're going to give a shout out to one of our, well, I would say, uh, interweb friends, or whatever you want to say, one of our followers out there, SailorMoonJacob. I know SailorMoonJacob has been on YouTube many times since 2020 YL, but he's back again for how long we don't know. But he's got some films up already. Some of them, a lot of them have to do with Sailor Moon, some have to do with NFL football. Um, we tend to like the Sailor Moon films. Anyway, he reached out to us last night and said he was back, and I guess he'd been back for at least a month, because he has at least some films up, though. And we're giving a shout out to him today, if he does not mind. The whole yesteryear of how we even knew anything about SailorMoonJacob and what he did on YouTube goes back to 2020 YL, when he reached out to us one day and said he liked our films. And we followed him back and started watching his films, and that's how it happened. Now, back in the day on YouTube, there were very few folks that do what we do. And when you do what we do, a doll show, whatever you want to call it, you do not get a lot of watch time. You don't really get a lot of watch time. You might get a lot of followers, but you don't get a lot of watch time for what you do. So it was happy to know that we weren't the only ones out there doing what we were doing. You know, there are others out there, but they don't do it as much as we do. You know, that also put him back on the list of our, beloved fairways on our YouTube fairway. I understand he's going to be going to followership or guild sometime in 2024 YL, so he might be done making films around that time. Anyway, I just want to say good luck with all of that. You know? Yeah. So, anyway, thank you for being a follower of our work, and thank you for coming back to YouTube. I know that sometimes you don't always get, the onlook or the love for your work from some folks. And I know sometimes you feel like you're at the bottom of the Sailor Moon followership, and you got the doll gatherers on the top and the clove players in the middle, and you feel like that we are like not as onlooked as the first two. I let you know, I watched your films, and I liked them. And I hope you watch all of our films. Geez, we got films going back to, 23rd between YL. So yeah, I think we got as many film uploads and live streams going back that long. So it's cool to know that our fellow Sailor Moon follower is back doing his thing with the Squeeze dolls, and we do our things with Irwin and Bandai dolls. We should also let you know we did get Sailor Saturn and Squeeze doll. If you haven't seen two of her films already, then by all means go watch them when you have the time. Anything else you want to put in there? What, you asking me, SailorMoonJacob? Yeah. Anything you want to say, Sailor Neptune? Oh, well, welcome back. Yes. Well, thank you, Sarah, as well. Welcome back to YouTube, SailorMoonJacob. Long time no see. Our followership, us watching each other's films, I guess, and being friends of each other in some way go back to at least 2020 YL. We did see the film where the Sailor Fighters were getting ready for New Year. We saw the film when they gave your thoughts on the Sailor Moon Monopoly whatever game. We saw the one where Sailor Moon keeps being, frightened by someone from Coca-Cola or whatever, wanting them to seek this new offshoot of the drink that they've been offshooting ever since the end of last year. You know, um, cool films. You know, and I probably think as time goes on, you're gonna make new Sailor Moon films. You're probably going to put some of your old ones back up again. That's up to you, but I like them. You can do some things we can't do. You see, you can go over your house. You can go to old like steads, and we can only make films in a bedroom for a web shooter, which is Jelly Combo, for LHP web or HP Reckoner, which is a desktop, well, more like a board top. But anyway, I think your films are good, just like you think our films are good. You know? So, just want to say thank you for coming back to YouTube and look forward to your next films, whatever they need be. Yeah, you know? And it's cool to know that we're not alone doing this. And we have been doing this for years, going back to many YouTube fairways over the years. But Sailor Moon for Life is like the longest of our fairways we've had. And if you have known about our yesteryear with the hacking and the fake flagging and the bullying and the trolling that went on with all of our old YouTube Sailor Moon YouTube fairways over the years. Yeah. I wish that we could have some kind of round over between each other, where they make some films, then we got to make a film back, and we make it look like that we were working together. That would be so cool. The Sailor Moon for Life, SailorMoonJacob round over. Yeah, you're right, Sailor Neptune. That would be cool if we could have a round over. I know that it's something that's unlikely, giving to you live in one Reich, we live in another Reich, you know. But you make a film, and we make a film back, so it looks like that, how that was. I miss the days when YouTube lets you make a speech film or an answer film back to someone else's film. Anyway, SailorMoonJacob, welcome back to YouTube. I liked all of your Sailor Moon films you made so far. They were cool. You're into NFL football, we're into WWE wrestling, but, to each your own. And, yeah, it's good to see you're back. And thank you for watching our film that we made. And boy, we have made a lot of films going back to at least 8 or 9 years, and a lot of folks would think that by now we would be done making films, or whatever they would think. But that's not true. We still got the same love for what we do when we first started back in Sailor Moon Red back in 2008 YL. So anyway, SailorMoonJacob, thank you for watching our films and following our YouTube fairway and all the other YouTube fairways that we made. You want to end this, Sailor Neptune? Alright, Sailor URANUS. Well, anyway, SailorMoonJacob, thank you for being our friend and for following our films. And if you like our film, follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the last film we made yesterday over here when we talk about do we get onlook from the Sailor Moon followership. I, Sailor URANUS, Amara, I, Sailor Neptune, Michelle, hope you like this film. Bye. Thanks a lot, Sailor Neptune. Thank you, Michelle. Let me leave ending this film.